Christchurch Local News with Airpark Canterbury. Affordable, secure 24/7 parking near Christchurch Airport. For quality parking, choose airparkcanterbury.co.nz.
Georgia, thank you so much for appearing on the programme, but it's nice to see you. Congratulations, Miss New Zealand.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
I've been watching your journey with great interest. You've just returned back from Japan, competing over there. How'd you get on and what was that experience like? It looked slightly insane, but in a good way.
It was the most amazing experience. It was sort of similar to Miss New Zealand, where it was almost like a personal development journey. You learn so much about yourself, about other countries, and it was an incredible experience.
Georgia Waddington, New Zealand, an operations manager and project coordinator for a non-profit organisation.
So that was for Miss International, yeah?
Yes, that's correct.
Right, and I don't want you to be too humble. You didn't get that award, but I reckon you got an award that's better because we can see what you're wearing right now. Miss Photogenic. Hey, congratulations.
That's right.
I think it's great. Nothing wrong with looking good and being proud of it.
She is the one with most endearing photos all throughout the pageant period. The recipient of this award is Miss New Zealand.
Congratulations, Miss Photogenic, Miss New Zealand.
Were you quite proud when you got that award?
I was. It was a little bit of a shock because I didn't expect it at all. So it was a nice surprise.
Do you enjoy or did you enjoy the experience, or was it chaotic, or was it nice to have your feet back on the ground? Because I know you're in Auckland, between Auckland and Christchurch. So what's it like being back from the nuttiness of Japan in a good way?
It was so busy over there, and it was very hectic, but we did so many amazing tourist things, so we really got to experience all of Japan, which is amazing, and it's nice to be back home, trying to get back into routine now.
And I know you're still a bit jet lagged. It's 12-hour flight, isn't it, from Japan to Christchurch? For those unaware of how Miss New Zealand kind of runs and what's involved these days, it's almost the work you do is almost full time, isn't it? Talk to the audience about what you actually do as Miss New Zealand.
Yes, so Miss New Zealand it's definitely is a full-time job, so it's a lot of charity work. So I have my two charities that I have chosen to work with since the start of this year. So I Am Hope, Mental Health, and Brave New Zealand, which works to prevent sexual harm. So that's definitely a big part of my role, is to create awareness around that and also to promote Miss New Zealand, because it's amazing, and I'm never been a pageant girl before the start of this year, so it's
really
cool. Yeah, no, never had done a pageant.
So I'm interested to know what made you go, I'm going to enter Miss New Zealand and do it. Did anyone push you into it, or just think you'll go for it, or what?
I was actually contacted by the director of Miss New Zealand. I got tagged in a post when they were looking for contestants, and she then reached out to me and said, would you be interested? And I was a little bit hesitant at first, as I was like, I don't know anything about pageants except for, what I've seen on TV, which is nothing what it's like. So I had a really good chat to her. She told me everything she'd achieved through her journey, and it just inspired me to apply, and here we are.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, because it looks like you had a lot of fun, particularly when you were in Japan. It's not what you see on TV. It didn't look very catty or bitchy. It looks like you really got on with all the other contestants, and it felt very, from what I could see just from your Instagram, very collegial.
It was, and I was so lucky. I had South Africa as my roommate, and we got on so well, apart from the little bit of rivalry with the rugby.
Oh, yeah, I bet. So now that you're back in New Zealand, and this will probably encompass or take you through what, a 12-month period until what they have the competition again for Miss New Zealand?
Yes, around June next year.
Has it opened up, or does it open up other doors for you, do you think?
I feel like it's opened up so many doors, and I've just learned so much that I can take into anything I do in the future now.
Yeah, I reckon you can. Well, listen, congratulations. I felt so proud when I saw you were the winner for Miss New Zealand. I think it was your makeup artist who originally contacted me a few months ago.
Yes.
And I didn't even know that that kind of competition was still around, so I'm glad it is.
I know.
Congratulations to you, and all the best for your future.
Thank you so much.